If you are active on Awwwards, you have probably noticed one pattern that shows up again and again across a lot of 3D websites. And that pattern is simple. A single 3D model placed right at the center of the screen, animated based on scroll, and somehow this one simple 3D touch gives the entire website a completely new life. If you are curious about what we are gonna building today, let me show you the final website. I built the entire website by using Next.js, and I've also attached the GitHub repo, so if you get stuck while following along, it will definitely help you out. If you like this kind of content with free source code, do consider subscribing to this channel. And let me know in the comments if you want more 3D content like this. Alright, enough talking. Let's jump into the code. I usually add Lenis smooth scroll directly in the layout. Honestly, there is no need to memorize the whole code. Just paste it once and you are good to go. Then in the page.js file, I have imported a component called page experience, and this is where we are gonna build the entire layout for the animation. Inside this component, I am creating a section with relative positioning and a neutral background color to wrap the entire layout. Inside that, there is a full-size absolute div where I add 5 brown vertical lines and evenly spaced across the screen. Currently, we are not able to see anything cause the parent element has no height. To make it visible, let's create a full screen hero section with flexbox and padding of 12. Now that the grid is visible, let's drop a big heading into the hero section. I am using an H1 at 12 VW with a dark brown tone. Feel free to change the font or color, do whatever fits your style. After that, I am adding another wrapper div with a padding on the y-axis and space y of 24. This will hold some titles and descriptions. Now I am using a flex container with some padding. Inside that I have kept a max width wrapper so the content doesn't stretch too much. Then we have a simple heading followed by a short description text. Nothing fancy here. This is just to give the layout some structure and hierarchy. Then I am copying this whole div, pasting it again, and setting justify end, so the content shift to the right side. Nothing complicated here, it is just a quick way to balance the layout. And as you can see, the layout is already coming together nicely. Now I am just copying these two divs and pasting them again, and changing the content in each one. Everything else stays the same. With this, our basic layout is done. If your screen looks similar, you are right on the track. Now let's get into the 3D animation. I already have a model JSX component ready, so inside that I'm just creating a full screen section. Now comes the most important part. Above the component, I'm creating a function called model mesh, and this is the function that simply returns a group. Inside it, I'm loading a model by using useGLTF. Now listen carefully here. Inside useGLTF, you need to pass the path of your GLB model. After that, I'm rendering it as a primitive. I'm also scaling it down a bit so it fits nicely into the scene. After that, inside the full screen div, I am adding a canvas. For the camera, the Z position is set to 5 and the field of view is 50. This gives us a nice balanced perspective for the model. Then I am adding some lights, an ambient light and a directional light. On top of that, I am using an environment with the preset of sunset. This part is really important because without proper lighting, the model will just look completely black. Now I am wrapping the model inside suspense with a null fallback. This just makes sure that the model loads properly before it shows up in the screen. Let's go back to the page experience component. Inside a fixed div, I am simply importing the model component. This just keeps the model fixed while the rest of the page scrolls. I missed the use client earlier and also forgot to import canvas, so let's fix that quickly. Now comes the most common problem. The model is not centered. If you have faced this before, let me show you the easiest fix for this. The fix is actually very simple. We just need to wrap the whole model with center that comes from React 3 Drei. Now the model is perfectly centered, but we actually want it a bit lower. So to do that, I am wrapping the whole thing inside a mesh and giving it a Y position of -1.3. This just pushes the model downwards. And with that, the model is perfectly positioned. Now comes the fun part. It's time to make the animation. Now I am creating a state called scroll progress and initializing it with 0. We will use the value to track the scroll progress for our animation. Now I am using use Lenis here, and from it I am getting the scroll progress value. On every scroll update, I am simply storing the value inside the scroll progress. After that, I am passing this value down to the model mesh component. And inside the model mesh component, I am creating a ref called group ref. We will use this ref to control the model during the animation. This is the heart of the animation. Now inside use frame, I am checking if group ref exists. If it does, I rotate the model on Y axis. The rotation is based on scroll progress multiplied by math.py times 2. So as you scroll, the model completes a full 360-degree rotation. And finally, I attach the group ref directly to the group. This is what lets us control the model inside use frame. And finally, we have built the entire animation in Next.js using some simple logics. That's it for the video. If it helped you, do let me know in the comments.